Hello students, I am Devina Bhumik from Techno India Group Public School. Today we will continue our chapter Coordinate Geometry. Our today's topic is section formula. Okay. Now we will discuss about what is section formula. Suppose AB is a line where the endpoints are A and B in Cartesian plane. Suppose the coordinate of A is x1, y1 and coordinate of B is x2, y2, and consider a point P. Okay, consider a point P which divides this line AB line in m1 is to m2 ratio. Okay, so consider a point P on the line AB which divides this AB line in m1 is to m2 ratio. Then what will be the coordinate of P? Okay, the coordinate of P is not given. Okay, you have to find the coordinate of P in terms of x1 y1 and x2 y2. Okay, this formula of evaluating the coordinate of P in terms of x1 y1 x2 y2 and depending on the ratio m1 is to m2 is called section formula. Suppose I am considering the coordinate of P is xy, y1. Suppose I am considering the coordinate of P as x, y. Okay. Then by the section formula, P, that is x, y, is equal to, what is the formula? m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2, comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Okay, now 1 minute, let me erase this one. Now how can I remember this formula? For x coordinate, okay, for x coordinate, how can you find the x coordinate? m1 into x2, okay, the opposite one, m1 into x2 plus m2 into x1, okay, m1 into x2 plus m2 into x1 by the sum of the ratio. Okay, similarly for y coordinate the process is same. Okay, for y coordinate again m1 into y2, the opposite one, plus m2 into y1 by the sum of the ratio. Okay, in this way you have to remember the section formula. m1 into x2 m1 into x2 plus m2 into x1 by m1 plus m2, again m1 into y2 plus m2 into y1 by m1 plus m2. This formula is called as section formula. Now suppose P is a point which divides AB in k is to 1 ratio. So suppose this is A, this is B. Okay, the coordinate of A and B are same as x1 y1 and x2 y2. Okay, now suppose P is a point on AB line which divides this AB line in k is to 1 ratio. That means now in place of m1 is to m2 it is given as k is to 1. So what will be the coordinate of this P point? Okay, the procedure is same. Okay, for the x coordinate it will be k into x2, the opposite one, k into x2 plus 1 into x1 by the sum of the ratio, that is k plus 1. Similarly for the y coordinate, k into y2 plus 1 into y1 by k plus 1. Okay, in this way you have to remember how you can use section formula. Okay, now suppose this one, suppose this is AB line, again A is x1, y1 and B is x2, y2. Okay, and there is a point P which is midpoint of AB. Now whenever P is midpoint of AB, that means it will divide AB line in equal ratio, that is 1 is to 1 ratio. Okay, that means this one is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So what will be the section formula? 1 into x2 plus 1 into x1 plus by 1 plus 1, again 1 into y2 plus 1 into y1 by 1 plus 1, that is the formula will be x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. That means if P is the midpoint of AB, the coordinate of P will be x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay. Now let us discuss about some example. First one is, find the coordinate of the point P which divides the line segment joining the point this one and this one in the ratio 3:1. That means in place of m1 is to m1, it is given as 3:1. Okay, this point is given, suppose this point is A point and this point is B point. Okay, so I can draw this line. This is A, this one is B, P is here, and P dividing the line in 3:1 ratio. The coordinate of A is given as 4, -3 and this one is given as 8, 5. So how can I find the coordinate of P point? P point will be 3 into 8, right? 3 into 8, x coordinate will be 3 into 8, 1 into 4 by the sum of the ratio, that is 3 plus 1. Okay. Similarly for y coordinate, again it will be 3 into 5 plus 1 into -3 by 3 plus 1. So the value will be 3. Okay. So x is 7, y is 3. That means the coordinate of P will be 7, 3. Now next question is, in what ratio does the point -4, 6 divide the line segment joining the point A and B? Okay, there is a line AB given. Okay, the coordinate of A and B is also given as -6, 10 and 3, -8. Okay, now what is the ratio does the point -4, 6? Suppose there is a point P whose coordinate is -4, 6. Now this coordinate of these 3 points are given. You have to find the ratio. Okay, so you don't know what is the ratio, so I am considering this ratio as m1 is to m2. Let -4, 6 divides AB internally in the ratio m1 is to m2. Using the section formula, you will get this equation. Okay, -4, 6 equals to m1 into 3 plus -6 into m2 by m1 plus m2. Since it is m2 into -6, that's why I am writing here minus. Okay, again for y coordinate it will be m1 into -8 plus m2 into 10 by m1 plus m2. Okay, now as you can see, this is equal to this coordinate is equal to this coordinate. That means if they are same, that means x coordinate have to be equal and y coordinate have to be equal. If you equal the x coordinate, that is -4 is equal to this one, and if you equal the y coordinate, then 6 will be -8 m1 plus 10 m2 by m1 plus m2. Okay, take this equation, do the cross multiplication. Okay, take m1 in one side and m2 in at another side. That is 7 m1 is equal to 2 m2. So that means m1 by m2 is equal to 2 by 7. Okay, m1 by m2 is equal to 2 by 7. That's why m1 is to m2 is equal to 2 is to 7. In this way you have to find the ratio. Okay, now next question, find the coordinate of the points of trisection, that is the point dividing in 3 equal parts of the line segment joining A whose coordinate is 2, -2 and B whose coordinate is 7, -7, 4. So for trisecting this AB segment, that means to divide this AB line in 3 equal parts, you need 2 points. Suppose the 2 point is P and Q. Okay, now the coordinate of A and B is already given. Okay, now since P and Q points that are the points of trisection of AB, so you can say that this AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. These 3 parts are equal. AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. Okay, now if you are considering, suppose Q is not there. Okay, suppose Q is not on the line, that means you can say that this P will divide this AB line in 1:2 ratio, because there is total 3 parts. Okay, here is one part and here is another 2 parts. Okay, that means P divides this AB line in 1:2 ratio. Okay, 1:2 ratio, this whole AB line. Therefore, P divides AB internally in the ratio 1:2. Therefore, by using section formula, the coordinate of P will be, just use the section formula, 1 into minus 7 plus 2 into 2 by 1 plus 2. Okay, similarly 1 into 4 plus 2 into minus 2 by 1 plus 2. So, the coordinate of P will be minus 1 comma 0. Okay, minus 1 comma 0. Now again, if you consider, suppose if you consider Q point, suppose P is not there, you are considering only Q point, then you can see that in the left hand side of Q there is 2 part. Okay, and in the right hand side of Q there is only 1 part. That means this Q will divide this AB line in 2:1 ratio. Okay, now this part, left hand side will be 2 and right hand side is 1, that is the ratio is 2:1. So again, use the section formula, you will get the coordinate of Q as minus 4 comma 2. In this way you have to solve this example. Okay, now next example, find the ratio in which the y-axis divide the line segment joining the point 5 minus 6 and minus 1 minus 4. Also find the point of intersection. Okay, so here is one point on y-axis, okay, which divides this AB line. You have to find what will be the ratio, okay, of this division. So since I don't know what is the ratio, I can consider the ratio as m:1. So as you can see in the previous question, that means in the previous example, I have taken the unknown ratio as m1:m2, but here I am taking the ratio as k:1. So you can take any one of this ratio, either m1:m2 or k:1, but k:1 is more easier. So here I am taking the ratio, let the ratio be k:1. So since this point is on y-axis, so any point on the y-axis is on the form of 0 comma y, that's why I am considering this point as 0 comma y. Now this 0 comma y divides this AB line in k:1 ratio. So you can use section formula. By the section formula, the coordinate of this point will be minus k plus 5 by k plus 1 and minus 4k minus 6 by k plus 1. But this is the, suppose this point is P. So this is the coordinate of P. Also I have considered the coordinate of P as 0 comma y, okay, which is also equals to 0 comma y. That means you can see that here x coordinate is 0 and you have evaluated the x coordinate as minus k plus 5 by k plus 1 by section formula. That means these two have to be equal. Okay, so we know that y, so the abscissa is equal to 0. So equal this one with 0, you will find the value of k is equal to 5. So you have considered the ratio as k:1 and the value of k is equal to 5. That means the ratio will be 5:1. Okay, now you got what is the value of k. Okay, now put it here, put it in this section formula, you will get what will be the coordinate of P. Okay, so the coordinate of P will be, putting the value k equals to 5, the coordinate of P will be 0 comma minus 30 by 3. Okay, in this way you have to solve this example. Now question number 10. if the point A, B, C, D, the coordinates are given, as you can see here, the D coordinate is P, 3. Okay, are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order, find the value of P. You have to find this P value. So since you know that this ABCD is a parallelogram, and for a parallelogram diagonal bisects each other. Okay, that means this diagonal AC and BD bisects each other. So this point O is the midpoint of AC and BD. Okay, so the coordinate of midpoint of AC, since this O is midpoint for AC and BD both, that means the coordinate of O, okay, the coordinate of O from AC and the coordinate of O from BD will be same. Okay, so you know what is the coordinate of A and C, and O is midpoint. So by using section formula for midpoint, you can say that O coordinate will be 6 plus 9 by 2, 1 plus 4 by 2. And similarly, if you use section formula for midpoint, the coordinate of O will be 8 plus P by 2, 2 plus 3 by 2. Now these both are the coordinate of O. Okay, these both are the coordinate for the same point O. That means they have to be equal. So equal these two, you will get 15 by 2, 5 by 2 is equal to 8 plus P by 2, 5 by 2. Now equate this x coordinate and y coordinate. Okay, so you will get, if you equate the x coordinate, you will get 15 by 2 is equal to 8 plus P by 2. From here you can get the value of P. The value of P will be 7. You have to find what is the value of P. So the value of P is 7. Okay, in this way you have to apply the section formula in the example. Okay, so this is all for today. Thank you.